What's up, Lucid Crew? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lucid Rob. If this is your first time here, today we're going to look at creepy, weird, conspiracy, ghost, government cover-up videos from the internet. You know, that worldwide stream of information that allows you to send memes to your crush and the government official in the van outside of your one-bedroom apartment to judge you for trying way too hard to get that girl's attention. If you're already a member of the Lucid Crew and you've subscribed or have joined the Discord, thank you so much for your support, man. You're the reason why I do this. Make it so much fun for me. And you keep it interesting by sending me videos that you want me to watch. I'm sure that makes it fun for you, and it makes it fun for me because I get to learn and share more information than I already knew for everybody else like you and myself that are trying to figure this stuff out.
A photo has surfaced that a lot of people are claiming is proof that the Roswell UFO incident was real. It's a picture of an alien-type creature, and they claim it was taken in 1947 in Roswell.
Never before seen photographs from the 1947 Roswell UFO crash depicting an alleged alien have emerged. The images were presented at an event called Be Witness at the National Auditorium in Mexico City on Tuesday, May the 5th. The topic, of course, is a controversial one, with official bodies such as NASA in the United States never formally recognizing alien life on planet Earth. The pictures were reportedly taken by geologist Bernard A. Ray, and a leading U.S. researcher and writer on the subject of UFOs argued that he believes that the photos are genuine.
The analysis of the body or creature that is presented in the image that you've heard suggested that this is not a mummy and not a human, not a mammal, and not a model.
Edgar Mitchell, an astronaut who was the sixth person to land on the moon, attended the event and was accompanied by a team of extraterrestrial investigators. They all claim the images are authentic and not doctored.
Holy mackerel! What do you think of that one? Holy shit! That's new, man. It's so crazy to me that this stuff is actually being like covered by like news stations now, right? Like it used to be like taboo. I remember that you know, there's like that weird like leprechaun sighting broadcast like maybe like 10 years ago or something, and it kind of became a meme because somebody drew it and it looked like a stick figure. It was like just a really bad like illustration of what these people thought they saw. There's a bunch of people like looking for a pot of gold and stuff, like super excited about it. So like I know the news like covered that because it was like funny, right, and it got attention and stuff. But this these like coverages of like UFO like bodies that have been recovered and stuff, and obviously like the crafts and stuff being on like news networks, like taken seriously, so crazy to me, man. This is not, you couldn't have expected this, you know, 5 years ago, even 10 years ago.
Whenever Atlantis went down, a lot of them, some of them went to Egypt, the survivors, and to other places, but some of them went underground, and there's an entire cities all throughout. There's all kinds of tunnels and transportation systems that link them all together. Some of the trains and things down there can go 3,000 miles an hour to link the cities together. There's like a sun inside the earth that lights everything. So they have light, they have lakes, they have water, they have everything they need. And there's animals down there that do not exist on the surface of the earth. They have live computers, if you want to say that. This is in my second volume of The Convoluted Universe. It talks about the underground cities. They have computers that we can't even approach that can create and do anything they want. And the people are so advanced, they have no desire to come to the surface. They have everything they need down there.
Man, the thought of that is, it's nuts, right? And like not nuts in a way to where like, yeah, it's crazy, you're an insane person, but like just nuts, like to think about like that being true. I've heard of a lot of theories, and I've read and watched different things that talked about, you know, hollow earth or inner earth. I'm not sure if there's really a difference between the two. You can let me know if there is, but of there being like a sun or like a light source, right, inside the earth. And I know we found like caverns and you know, caves that have like entire ecosystems. So it's very possible for things to thrive, you know, underground, without, you know, sunlight and without being on the surface. So it makes you wonder.
Underground, completely underground, without having to come up. And there's turnoffs. You need security clearances to get through these turnoffs. They go into other bases. They go into other areas and, you know, secret places you can't go.
And what do they do there?
They do a lot of things. I can tell you one thing. They have 2 sets of elevators. And my security clearance got me down to the main hub, which is as big as Manhattan. I mean, it's as big as Manhattan. It's unbelievable. They have acres of farmland with lights and
farmland underground.
Underground. They run the lights up
Farmland
nuclear.
Underground.
Yeah, grow food. They have livestock. I mean, everything. Yeah, they have everything. They have bench shafts. They have everything. But the 2 sets of elevators I was telling you about, my clearance, I can only go down to the main hub. Then there was another set of elevators that brought you down further. And a bunch of friends of mine would tell me stories about that.
Can you tell us anything about those stories?
Yeah, I can tell you what they told me. What they told me is there's actual aliens, greys.
Wait.
Aliens.
What was the word, greys?
Greys. And also there's another kind. There's different species that they talk about. There's greys, there's reptilians, all different kinds.
A gray is a type of alien.
Right. It's not really it's not really an alien. It's a drone. It's not really it's like an organic drone. That's exactly what it is.
What does that mean, an organic drone?
It's not a living thing. It's in living tissue, but it's a drone. They're not real.
So like the Transformers. That's all I could think about when talking about like organic robots. I know it's not the case. It's probably nothing like that. That'd be cool though. That'd be pretty wild. But man, dude, the more I watch this stuff, the more my mind is just like, right? Like, sure, I don't believe everything because you can't believe everything, but you still have to be like open. You have to be open-minded enough to accept the possibility of things, right? And that's what I try to do. So I'll take everything with a grain of salt, but at the same time, I'll also try to be, rational about it, and as logical as I can about things that are out of the realm of possibility based on our current understanding of physics and how the world and the universe works, right?
I, like so many others, just want the truth. So let's get right into the dead internet theory. Most of the internet is fake. The simple explanation for the dead internet theory is that the vast majority of the internet is actually generated by artificial intelligence, in conjunction with paid media influencers in order to manufacture consumers for an increasingly wider range of newly normalized products, as well as to dramatically sway public opinion and control the collective attitude or outlook of people or culture. For all of the younger people out there who didn't experience the internet as it used to be, the internet of today is vastly different. Before the advent of the internet-connected cell phone, or the mass adoption of the home computer, before social media even existed, the internet was a place where people came to express passion, hobbies, feelings, and thoughts. It wasn't filtered, or selectively shown to you based on what an algorithm thinks you want to hear. It also wasn't an echo chamber to keep you locked into a website or an app for hours and hours every single day. The internet was a collection of human thought, both right and wrong, and what you found and enjoyed was up to you. It wasn't monetized. The point of it wasn't to get as many clicks as possible or to keep you engaged for as long as possible. It just was. The internet was whatever you made it. The internet seems gigantic, but it's more like a hot air balloon, because there's nothing inside. The same repeated threads and pictures and similar replies reposted over and over again across the years, to the point that it's unremarkable anymore. All of your friends enjoying the same funny video as you, the same talking point shared repeatedly over and over online, or how every day something new is trending, so you better jump in and give your take on it. Every day, it's something, so the conversation can never linger too long. There's always the next new or shocking or unusual thing everyone is talking about. Don't step back, don't stop to think, keep engaged, keep scrolling, keep buying, keep wasting your time, keep pointlessly arguing with bots online made to offend you to spark unending engagement. It's terrifying. How much of the internet is actually real? People, events, news, so many things can be completely fictional, and I mean honestly, how would we know? April 15th, 12 years ago off the Sunset Coast of Perth, Australia, a computer network analyst was arrested for stealing one of the most important pieces of insight and information we have today regarding all of this stuff. Upon his arrest and 8 hours of interrogation, he refused to disclose where he had gotten this information from. What information did he steal? Nothing. I just made this entire scenario up. Do you see how easy it could be for an AI or a computer program to write up a plausible article like this and disseminate it? Make 3 or 4 websites push different variant versions of the BS story. Share it to Facebook, Twitter, push it out on Google, and let the unknowing populace read it, believe it, and share it further until a fake story becomes a real story. How long do you think it would take for someone to realize it wasn't real? Things like this have honestly happened many times, and by the time the truth comes out, the internet has a point. Almost no one cares anymore, and the facts get moved off of search engines and pushed into unfindable parts of the internet. The internet of old is dead.
Man, that's true. I was talking to some friends yesterday about how the internet used to be so much different. It was like the Wild West, honestly. I mean, there's good and bad to that, obviously. Like, you could literally Google anything. There's a lot of, you know, bad shit that's very easy to find that, you know, interested kids and teenagers like myself and my friends, and literally that whole generation would just like always see. You couldn't avoid it, right? Because the internet was new and that stuff was available. So obviously there's good and bad to like the filters and stuff that the internet has now. But in the same sense, you know, the ability to stop information from being sent is also detrimental to actually gaining insight into important topics and stuff. If you want to see part 2 of this, let me know in the comments or in the Discord, and we'll continue along this dead internet enlightenment journey together, right? So, and also let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you think this is plausible or if you think it's just a bunch of horse shit.
This is one of the creepiest videos on the dark web.
This video has been posted on the dark web under the title, The Exclusive Truth of the Dark Web. The name itself says a lot. What are we to understand with this video? And what are these strange things? The problem with dark web videos is that they are posted anonymously, so it's impossible to know more, but the end will reveal a terrible thing.
I mean, I'm a little confused about the orca whale at the end there. What relevance that had to the rest of the video, but man, those little things were weird. Those things are fucking weird. I don't know what that was, man. I don't know what that was. I feel like these dark web videos, I don't know what actually comes from the dark web, and then if it does come from the dark web, like I said, they're all anonymous, so it's hard to, you know, track down anyone or anything for any more information. So who knows, man?
This video was published on the dark web with the title, The Dark Web is the One and Only Truth. The name itself is chilling, promising to reveal hidden things. What you're about to see could change what you know. This video takes you to a strange corner of the internet. As the video continues, you have to choose. Follow the revelations of this mysterious video, or turn back the clock to stay in your reality. But beware, exploring the dark web can be risky. Sometimes the truth is disturbing and can shake up what you believe. Proceed with caution, because once you've seen what's in this video, there's no turning back. You may discover a truth that's hard to ignore, hidden in the shadows of the dark web. When the dark web reveals the truth, a video has been posted anonymously on the dark web showing the Bermuda Triangle, a geographical area in the Atlantic Ocean, widely believed to be the cause of a large number of ship disappearances. And the rest will surprise you. A few years ago, a disturbing video surfaced anonymously on the dark web, revealing a scene of a nature as mysterious as it was terrifying. The disturbing content featured a creature that defied rational explanation, a true demon. And look at those eyes. You get the impression that if you look at him, you're going straight to hell. In short, if you come across one, run and don't stop. It's really scary.
I'm old Greg. Sorry, dude. That last bit there, man. If you don't already know, look up old Greg on YouTube. The first bit, though, man, the Bermuda Triangle. Man, I was obsessed with the Bermuda Triangle when I was younger, dude. As a kid, man, I wanted to be an astronaut or an archaeologist. Didn't work out, but I was so into the Bermuda Triangle and our solar system, like, from like age 10 up, right? So that's pretty crazy. If there's bricks, if there's a brick road at the bottom of the ocean.
So did you guys know that our typical search engines are only 4% of what we see on the web, which is like Google, Bing, Firefox? I'm going to be talking about some of the most popular websites on the dark web. So get ready because this is going to be intense. So here's a photo example just to give you guys an idea of what this looks like. At the top is the area that we do our research for school on, or stalk our exes, I don't know. And then 500 times larger than the surface web is the deep web. The deep web is filled with information that we cannot access, such as medical documents, iCloud, personal information. Like I obviously can't Google what your family history or intake forms say, so that's where this is stored. And then the dark web holds the last 6%. This part of the internet was created by the US Navy in the 1990s, and it was made so spies could share info without being tracked. Well, then the government decided to release it to the public. And you need the specific software to go to it called Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. It hides your identity and gives you access to non-surface web pages. And on this section of the internet, you can do things like buy people's credit card information, get counterfeit money, participate in drug trafficking, hire hackers and hitmen, and way worse.
And dude, the craziest thing is like the fact that it was created by the government. I guess the government's like a blanket statement, right? It was created by the government, right? Which means still run by them, which means they no doubt have things in place to see what's going on in order to track people, and they no doubt profit off of it somehow, right? Like, I mean, it has to be. That's how like all these social media networks work. That's how all these browsers work. That's how literally every site on the internet for the most part gains some sort of revenue from something, right? So for that to still be around and for them to be okay with people using it, with the public using it, and them just like giving it to the public, right? Releasing it to the public. I mean, there's got to be a way that they are letting things slide in order to profit from it, right? And only like taking out like the big deals, right, on it. I don't know. I don't know anything about the dark web. I don't fuck with it. So I don't know. Let me know what you think.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe in?
Okay, so this isn't a fully developed conspiracy yet because I kind of just thought of this today and it kind of was freaking me out a bit. But if you can connect it for me, that'll be great. Please stitch it. So you know how like in dreams, you're told to look at your hands if you think you're dreaming because your dream brain can't formulate hands correctly. And like either they'll be really long or weird or warpy or something. Well, today I was playing around with Wonder, an AI art, thing that they're kind of generating art with computers now. And I was playing around with it. And I told it to generate images of a black woman, Jesus, but it just could not get the hands right. I'll show you the images below. They're beautiful, but I'll show you. So a lot of these hands are like almost, but like you can just know that, well, definitely those are not human hands, but a lot of them like that is also not a human hand. I don't know what's on the right. I think it's a hand. That kind of looks similar, but it's not. So yeah, the thought is almost there, but I just don't know how to connect. What is it about dream hands and AI hands that don't go?
Yeah, I don't really understand the AI having trouble with hands either. As far as the looking at your hands when dreaming to see if you're dreaming, that's 100% true. I was lucid dreaming a lot for a while there. I was microdosing like 3 months straight, and I was having a lot of lucid dreams during that time. So I was watching and reading a lot of things on how to see if I'm dreaming, because I had some very, very vivid ones where I just wasn't sure. So now when I wake up to like use the restroom or get a glass of water or something in the middle of the night, like I count my fingers when I wake up. It's just kind of become a habit because it snaps you out of it. Anyway, yeah. So let me know your thoughts on the AI aspect of this, and also lucid dreaming. Like, what's the craziest or I guess funnest thing you've done during a lucid dream?
According to researchers, the Galactic Federation is comprised of countless species and civilizations. The ones most familiar to humanity are the Andromedans, Arcturians, Sirians, Pleiadians, and Felines. While other councils, alliances, and associations exist to work together on various projects and agendas, which may also include Galactic Federation members, the core members of the Peaceful Inner Circle include these 5.
The Galactic Federation includes tens of thousands of different categories. In my work, the Arcturians would be one category as being the midway intelligence between the planetary systems of the 3rd dimension and those of the higher dimensions. Another would be the Andromedans. There would be those who create amazing spacecraft that would require them to do the building in outer space because they're dealing with molecular relationships on multiple levels, going through electromagnetic spectrums. Another, of course, would be the Pleiadians that come from what we would call in the indigenous tradition, the Seven Sisters, or the Planetary Association, of emphasizing the artistic and the holistic realm of creation.
Man, who are these researchers and where are they getting this information? I'd really want to know. If you have any information on the Galactic Federation, like where this information comes from, I mean, if it's that secretive, right? And if it's that, like, not talked about, you know, like, where does this stuff come from? I need to know, because I love this whole story, theory, whatever you want to call it. Like, the Galactic Federation, super interesting to me, and I wish that it was real. I hope that it's real, and I hope that someday soon it's like revealed and accepted, so we can all live, like, you know, harmoniously together in a multi-planet, you know, species, and I don't, it would just be really cool. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. I mean, it's supposed to be exhaust, right? Like water molecules, like vapor. I think that's what they say those trails are coming off of jets. But man, I've seen a lot of stuff about these, you know, planes just basically trying to like repair the atmosphere, you know, trying to help block out the sun, trying to, you know, put things in the air to, you know, that's harmful for us or beneficial for us, or I don't know, man. There's so many different theories when it comes to like chemtrails and stuff. Honestly, I have no clue, but that's weird just seeing it cut off like that. Like, that was definitely intentional, right?
Perhaps thinking that Damien had come home from work early, she waits for him to appear. But seconds pass, and no one is seen. Damien isn't there. Understandably, Crystal was shaken up, but it seems that this incident wasn't as scary to Crystal as the most recent occurrence. It's not known what exactly happened, but it's evident that whatever had just occurred has left the couple no choice but to leave their house. In a recent video, Damien explains the situation.
Yeah, we're just just outside because it's getting weird in there, and we don't feel safe being in there anymore. So we're just gonna go to just an Airbnb for the night, and just for the night, and then we're gonna figure out what to do.
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house. Sadly, they have no choice but to leave behind their dream home in the hopes that things would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something that would...
They definitely had the right idea leaving. I'll tell you what though, if it was a burglar, I would beat the brakes off of somebody coming in my place. But a ghost, I ain't even trying to fight you. I'm like, here, take my Bible, take my holy water, take it all. Take whatever you want, my wallet, take my ghost peppers, whatever it is you guys eat, I'm out. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, man, but Roundhouse the shit out of a low possessed person. I'm telling you, man. Oh, why do I keep doing this to myself, man? Those ghost videos, they get me. But that's it. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for making it this far. If you watched the whole video, I truly appreciate the support. If you like what you saw and this is your first time here, or if you've been here a few times and still haven't liked and subscribed or joined the Discord and just like kind of joined the community or even subbed and joined the Lucid crew, man, you know, consider it if you like this, man. I'm doing this every day for as long as I can do it every day for you guys. So, yeah, I hope you liked it. Lucid crew, the people that are already on board and already in the crew, man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you and all the support. Thank you for all the video suggestions you're dropping in Discord as well. Not only does it help me out, but it also, you know, helps me understand not just more of what you guys want to see so I can give that to you, but also more things that I didn't know, and that's really cool. And you guys have been really awesome, not only in the comments here on YouTube, but also in the Discord. You guys are great, man. This community is awesome. I love this community so much. So, all right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.